China is huge, as our recent president noted. It's obviously a big burner of coal and a producer of things and pollution. But do we think about it as a producer of the solutions? Well, with the recent commitment to peak emissions by 2030 and to be net zero by 2060, and the 14th five-year plan, and the fact that they make more wind turbines in China and deploy them than the rest of the world, and the photovoltaic phenomenon is entirely dominated by Chinese manufacturers and project developers, and that EVs are consumed at greater percentages of market share than anywhere on earth in terms of buses, bikes and cars, and that the batteries that drive our electric vehicles are made there, and the innovation that's going into them from R&D is coming from China. Perhaps it's time we thought about this country with a little bit more nuance, as a partner, not just a problem in the climate struggle. We have sectors and cities the size of small countries that could change the outcome on climate. So this is the time to get smart about China and climate. My name's Danny Kennedy. I'm the CEO at New Energy Nexus, and that was my big little talk.
The European Union made the bold decision not to wait for others, but to move forward with our European Green Deal, which is our new growth strategy. Not only did we put a strong target like climate neutrality in law, but we also increased our ambition to cut emissions by 55% in 2030 compared to 1990. Now, setting strong targets is one thing, but the real important thing and the real difficult thing is to put the policies in place that actually get us there. And the Fit for 55 package does just that. From energy, transport, agriculture, the built environment, taxation, and our external policy, while leaving no one behind. What we're trying to do is to overhaul a 200-year-old fossil-fueled system and turn it into a competitive, modern, circular economy ready for the future in the interest of the health and well-being of all our citizens. Now, the market is already picking up on this, and once it fully does so, I'm convinced there's no stopping the green transition. Finally, we don't do this for the planet. The planet will be fine without us. We are doing this for humanity itself. My name is Tony Agotha. I work for the Executive Vice President Frans Timmermans at the European Commission, and this was my big little talk.
What do we get when we take the American worker, fighting climate change, and rebuilding our nation's infrastructure? A clean energy justice league, an army of women and men standing at the ready to do the jobs in manufacturing, construction, installation, and a host of other functions to help our nation achieve its clean energy goals. They're ready to turn policy into action. So what's the policy? 2 infrastructure bills, one physical, one human, providing the resources that we so need. $550 billion in new spending, including $50 billion to help our communities be more resilient in the face of extreme climate events. Funding to help decarbonize the industrial sector using technologies like carbon capture. $55 billion to replace old lead pipes so communities across this country can have safe drinking water. The revolution will be televised, and it will include the American worker. My name is Roxanne Brown, International Vice President at Large for the United Steelworkers, and this was my big little talk.